This is Logan Smoak with Patriots.com. I'm here with Coach Bertrand, the head coach of the baseball team. Coach, the ASC polls were released today. You were picked 5th. What do you think about that?
I think we talk to our guys a lot about using the information for what we can learn from it. I think that when you talk about a preseason poll like this, it's largely based on what took place last year, and we know that we need to improve upon the season that we had last year. So for us, it's about taking that information and balancing it out. We need to take that information and we need to learn that we put ourselves in that position, we put ourselves in that hole if we're not happy about being right there, and what can we do to change it and what can we do to improve it. We also need to take a look at it and say, you know, how can we use that as motivation? So whether you're 1st or whether you're 5th or whether you're 11 or 12, you always want to take that information and you want to use it to your advantage and you want to figure out a way to balance it out. And so for us, we don't really talk about where we are, we talk about what we can learn from where we are.
The baseball program here has a winning tradition. They've been in the postseason the past 7 seasons. What are you working on to make it the 8th?
I think for us, we all know that the standard is high. We all know where the bar has been set, and we all know that we need to get a lot better than what we did last year. And that's kind of the motivation for this group. That's what we talk about on a daily basis, is we've got to go back out there and we've got to take our name back and we've got to take our brand back. And if we want people to feel like that and we want to uphold that standard, then the work has to be done, both mentally and physically, and the preparation has to be put in. And I think we talk on a daily basis about changing the culture and about changing what it is that we've learned about ourselves from last year through the fall, and we're going to take what we've learned and put that into action.
New season, new guys out there. Just tell me a little bit about the team so far.
We're really excited about everything that we've got. We're excited about what we've done in recruiting. We've got a good mix of guys, and I think it's well balanced. We've got some seniors. We've got some guys right there in the middle with some experience. We've got some young players. We've got quite a few transfers. When you look at our pitching staff, we've got some right-handed guys, some left-handed guys. We've got some submarine guys, and so we've really mixed it up in our pitching staff. And so I like the fact that we addressed all of our needs and deficiencies, but we addressed it with becoming more well-rounded. This team's going to be a little bit faster than the other 2 teams that we've had. This team, I think, has a chance to be really, really good on offense, which is something that we talked about in the past 2 years. But this team seems to have a little bit more of an offensive identity, and I think we're going to be really strong and really deep on the pitcher's mound. We hope that all of those things, once we start playing and performing, hold true, but we really do feel that way right now. I like everything that we've done in recruiting, and I think we've learned our lessons, and I think that this team is primed to make a run.
You've only had a few days of practice. What are you most excited for this season?
I think for our guys, when you talk about the preparation, that's something that has to be put in every year. And so our guys are used to that. You're excited to start the year, especially after a long break for Christmas and the long winter break. So there's no doubt that they're excited to get started. But when you talk about the season, I think it really is the simple fact of let's get the season started. You spend the entire fall just banging your head against each other. You spend all of the prep time leading up to the season, inter-squatting and banging your head against each other. I think our guys are just ready to see somebody in a different color. They're ready to see somebody that's another team in the other dugout, and they're ready to go to war with each other as a family, and they're ready to stop just kind of beating up on each other. So I really just think it's the start of a new season. It's a fresh chance, it's a fresh opportunity, and we're excited about what we've done and what we've learned, and they're just ready to put that into action against somebody else.
We use it, your players use it. Tell me about the hashtag Burt Ball.
We just think it's funny. I don't want that to be in any way about me, but I do think that it does have its purpose, because when you talk about the standard that is set here, when you talk about the bar that is set here, it's about winning baseball games, and it's a winning tradition. And anything that we can do to create a buzz around the baseball program, that's what people on this campus and that's what people around here are looking for come baseball season. And so as long as it's used to promote our baseball program and to promote our team and to create a buzz for our players, because they truly are on a mission, we're okay with it. But I just think it's humorous. My wife thinks it's funny. My kids think it's funny. And we're happy that it's a little bit of a play on words. But we take it for what it is. And as long as it's used to create buzz for us, it's something that's fun.
The Patriots have their season open February 6th in San Antonio. To follow the Patriots baseball news, check us out on Twitter or our website. Thanks so much, Coach.
Thank you so much.